Yeah!
Hola gang, and welcome again to Old Nerd Reviews. I'm Tony, I'm your old nerd of the day, and I try things so you don't have to. Today, we are here in the Old Nerd Kitchen, and you'll remember a while back I showed you a way of brewing coffee in a French press. Well, today I'm going to show you how to brew coffee in what's called a pour-over method. A pour-over method allows more aromatics and allows more oils to escape the coffee, which gives a more well-rounded and fresher taste to the coffee. This is going to be a good experience for both of us because this will be my first time making pour-over. I've had it made, I've seen it made, but I've never made it myself, so this should be fun. And what I'm using to make it is a Chephon Coffee Dripper. Now this is cool because it has a stainless steel removable permanent filter, so it takes the need of waste paper filters completely out of the equation. It's got a nice little silicone ring here at the bottom to keep things all steady and sturdy, and even comes with a bamboo stirring spoon. I want to give you just enough information so you can make a nice pour over coffee, but not too much information to confuse you. The details that you really don't need, you can fill those in later. For the coffee, you want a medium to a coarse grind coffee, and you can just use those machines in the store rather than using a Krups, which is like a blade machine. What you want is a burr machine, which gives you a better grind. And this is what I just grabbed from the store. This is a medium house blend, and it's a coarse grind. Here's the rule. For every 6-ounce cup, you want 2 tablespoons of coffee. So if you want a 12-ounce cup of coffee, obviously you use 4 tablespoons. First thing you want to do is put a nice amount of water in a kettle on the stove and let it come to a boil. And then let it cool down for about 30 seconds, because what we're trying to do is get that water down to anywhere between 195 degrees and 205. 200 being the sweet spot. And 30 seconds should do that. Now with 4 tablespoons of coffee and 12 ounces of hot water, what you want to do is just pour it in a little bit, just enough to wet the grounds. And you're actually pre-treating the coffee so the CO2 escapes, just like we did with the French press stuff. And just allow that to sit for like 15-30 seconds, something like that. And once that's done, which is really nice, because usually what you'd be doing is you'd also be treating the filter, but since this is a permanent filter in the Chephon, you don't need to do that. You don't need to treat the filter and get all the filter taste out of there first. Okay, after you've done that, just go ahead and pour the rest of your water in a circular motion. Do it like from the middle out. And that is actually where the blooming takes place. And just do it slowly. Just do it slowly. You don't want to overflow your coffee dripper. And then you want to give it just a little bit of a stir. Just do a little design work going on there. Little cross, little circle. Filter's holding all the grounds, and that coffee is going into the mug. After all of that is done, you can go ahead and remove your dripper. And just like that, in a few minutes, you have a nice pour-over coffee. And with a permanent filter, cleanup is real easy. You just wash that sucker out, make sure all the grounds are out, and you are done. Like that. Let's try this out. That's a really good cup of coffee. I don't know, I'm not sure, it's a toss-up whether I prefer the pour-over method or the French press. Both are really good. And the more and more you do it, the better you're going to get at it, to the point where it's just second nature pretty soon. And you're going to get a really nice, perfect cup of coffee. And what the heck's better than that? So the end result is a great cup of coffee for this morning, and out of a good coffee dripper from Chephon. I will put the link below if you want to check that out for yourself. And there you go, gang. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and join me over at my social networks, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Old Nerd Reviews, and become a part of the Old Nerd Crony Community. You can find me over the website, oldnerdreviews.com, and over at my gaming channel, Old Nerd Gamer. You guys have a freaking awesome day, and I'll talk to you again. Bye now.